No, you don't. I'm not going back without you. Let me.
No, that's not right. That's not the way it should work.
Come on, Doctor, we're going home. Ace, no!
Grab onto my umbrella!
I'm slipping.
Hold on!
Goodbye, Professor. Remember me.
Ace!
This medallion, I think I see people inside of it. Mrs. Hotchings.
It was wonderful. It's all so strange. I never imagined... Wait a minute, I had the doctor with me.
I have returned him to his proper body.
Emily, you're okay.
We did it, love. We rescued them.
Ace, I've had the strangest dream. I dreamt that I woke up and... No, it's all true. No, that's not right! Ace!
Doctor, you're back. What happened?
That was the game! I isolate the Timewyrm in my head using Ace as bait. Then I pull her out and use my mental power to crush it out of existence. And I got it wrong. I sacrificed her just as Ishtar said I would. I got it wrong! Ah!
Doctor, the Timewyrm. She followed you through the vortex.
No, you're not getting out that way! Close!
Please, Doctor, tell me what went wrong. I thought I'd rescued her.
You did your best. The fault is mine alone. I thought we would all get out of Saul's carrier beam. I've had this escape prepared for a long time. I was aware that I was being controlled in my sleep. One of my other selves had warned me. A lot of them cropped up in dreams, telling me various things, and I recognized the inner landscape instantly. I had hoped the Timewyrm would concentrate all its resources on taking me over internally, and it did. In the meantime, I concentrated the build-up of my mental defenses. Now I have it trapped inside my mind. The only being or thing containing the Timewyrm virus is me. It can't get out, but it has Ace's soul inside with it.
Hardly stalemate, then.
What? Forgive me, sir. You took me somewhat by surprise.
Oh, I've had enough of this.
I was expecting you.
Indeed, you employed the rhyme that I taught you, the one you learned from the heart of your own being. You rescued yourself. What else is there to consider? I have watched you, Doctor. I know that you do not hesitate to risk innocence in your war with the dark powers of the universe. The human chose to journey with you. She knew the risk. For the good of the whole universe, end this now. Make the final move.
No!
If you keep the Timewyrm inside you, it will gradually erode your inner defenses. It will torment you with guilt and grief, then it will consume you, and you will have given it your form, the TARDIS, and all it needs to feed without end. Destroy it. Now.
Yes.
And who was that?
An old teacher. An old friend. And he's right. Even now, I can feel the Timewyrm wandering through the library, distorting my memories, altering my ethical perspectives. Soon, damage will become permanent. I must end this.
Listen, I don't understand very much of this, but I won't let you kill the girl, even if it does mean stopping the Timewyrm.
What? Won't let me? Forgive me. It's happening already.
It seems as if a shadow was playing across your brow.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
We salute you. You are one of us now.
Listen, mate, I did what I did deliberately. I'm no sacrifice.
But that's the whole point. We gave our lives freely also. The Doctor still regrets it, still keeps us in mind, still maintains us through his guilt, even after my spirit lives on elsewhere.
Is that it then? You're here because she feels guilty?
Indeed. I heard priests say while I was alive that we are but the imaginings of the gods. This proves it.
Where do you live?
In the pit. We live deep within the lowermost reaches of the Doctor's mind. There, his consciousness is alive, forever, suffering and chained.
What happens if I free it?
We would cease to exist.
Well, that's definitely something I'm not planning to do then.
But you must! Do you not think we crave death? Why, this is hell, nor are we out of it.
What would it do to the Doctor?
We are creatures of repression. The Doctor believes that he has silenced the voice of his conscience. believes that since declaring himself to be at war, he can reconcile himself to the deaths he has caused. That is not true. If he can face his proper conscience, allow it once more in the light, into its proper place with ecology of this mind, then he will have the strength to see there is another solution to his dilemma. He must not kill again.
If you lot know this, why doesn't he?
We try to tell him, but he doesn't listen.
Right, let's make him listen. Come on, let's go and have a look at that pit. If this is all an illusion, why does this bit look so much like a real brain?
It's the Doctor's way of dealing with what he doesn't understand. Down there are archetypal forces, gods as Jung would have it. The Doctor prefers to indicate the reality of the situation around there.
Bit like you, right? You all talk like the Doctor, not like your real selves.
He can't be expected to keep us fully in mind all of the time. We're like the characters in a book he's continually rewriting. If he were anything less than honest, he'd have rewritten us so much that our deaths would have been our fault.
They're not exactly his fault, are they?
That's a sore point.
Well, if this is a book, it's a severely strange one. Don't try this at home, kids.
Be careful. The Timewyrm must still be out there. The company will be pretty dangerous.
That's okay. I used to go for the drinks at Brixton Academy.
Look what I have. Show me. Show me. Here I have a cat's paw, racked from the breast from which it come.
It comes. Poor Ace doth come.
Hi.
She has come.
This is going to be difficult.
Come here, child. There is something we must show you.
Okay, just for a minute.
Look into the cauldron.
I see. A tree. A vast tree. What is it?
It is the Omphalos, child. The world tree. It is the very center of the Doctor's group mind. The focus of everything he is, was, and will be.
Pretty special then. How do I get there?
Follow the road, and don't let yourself be distracted, sister. There are many ways to lose your way. The Doctor has discovered that.
Look, I have to ask, who are you lot?
We are the Doctor's female self, the principles of maiden, mother, and crone.
He has lost sight of us.
In many ways, you fulfill our function to him, as I once did. That is why you're here, to perform a task that the Doctor should do himself.
Oi, you!
Don't come any closer. Save yourself.
No, I'm Ace. I'm here to rescue you. You!
Yes, I am here. I fell here from the bridge and am consuming the Doctor faster than ever, playing on his every doubt and fear. Do you know the meaning of the storm forming overhead, Ace?
No, I really don't want to play these games. So tell me.
The storm is the Doctor gathering his mental energy. He intends to crush us all out of existence, to erase the Timewyrm data and everything else alien in his brain. That includes you.
Yeah? Go ahead, Professor.
But it won't work. I am not simply a foreign datum to be wiped from the Doctor's memory. I am a part of his mind now. I am integral with his experiences. I have read all his memories and become part of them also. He has fought me and will fight me wherever he goes. Even if the actual Timewyrm virus is extinguished here, in the deepest pits of the Doctor's mind, his guilt will constrict me once more from his awful memories. I will be his punishment for your death.
God, Doctor, why did you have to get so screwed up? What if I free this bloke?
You will not.
Go on, Dotty, use your sword. Try and take my life. I'll kill you with my axe. It will be just as fun as the brick.
No, I refuse.
What? Is Dotty scared? Scared, Dotty?
You're a little boy, you don't know any better. But I do.
That's not what you're supposed to do. You're not playing the game. You're not obeying the rules.
No, I'm not. Life isn't about games.
Hello, I'm the Doctor. Or rather I was, a long time ago. I wanted a place to play cricket, you see. A sunny glade and a pot of tea. But he wouldn't let me, my successor, the clown. We were all at war, and we were all needed. The other doctors all cooperated to some extent, but I objected to his plan.
That's what I call being brave.
Now, take me to that flower, before it's too late.
I must do it. I must take her life. Win the game.
No, Doctor. This is not you. This is the Timewyrm.
Don't do this, Doctor.
There is another option, of course. I can take the TARDIS into the center of a star, order it to self-destruct. The Timewyrm will perish with me. The universe will be saved. Even if Ace isn't.
But you can't.
And maybe somewhere there is an afterlife. More genuine than the Matrix or the dimensions of an old Time Lord's mind. It is a dream I have. A rather pleasant one.
I remember what it was that you had lost, Doctor. Now I return it to you.
Oh, Ace. War. Not good for anybody. Nobody ever wins. You have such a hard time looking after the tactics that little details, individual lines escape you. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just a pawn in some vaster game. Wait, what's the baby doing here? And why hasn't she cried yet?
Doctor?
Hush! Got her! Emily, sorry if I frighten you. Or will frighten you. You'll get used to it.
Will I?
Yes, you will. Do you know, I think that this may be the first day of the rest of my life.
I'd better take this to where it can do most good. I'd say brave heart, but I think you have one anyway.
No, I will not be stopped now. All you dark archetypes, all you inner demons and deadly gods, come to me now.
Doctor, what are you doing, and what is that key? What exactly was that medallion thing?
A portable temporal link, which I stole from the Black Collection of the Prydonian Academy on Gallifrey, when I was president of the Time Lords. I knew it would come in handy.
So you hid it here?
While I was brass rubbing last summer, before the Timewyrm had first manifested itself in your continuum, there was no way it could have known of the device.
But you had planned all that?
Oh, it's not as surprising as all that. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, when even far Gallifrey was young, the peoples of that planet fought amongst themselves. They used what they knew of time travel to gain advantage on their enemies. In doing so, they saw many strange and awful things. One mad prophet martyr journeyed too far and saw the Timewyrm. He saw it in a timeline that he could not be sure of, devouring Rassilon or his shade during the Blue Shift, that time of final conflict, when Fenric shall slip its chains and all the evil of the worlds shall rebound back on them in war. For the Timewyrm is the worm that circles the cosmos. It is sleeping and it wakes. It is good and evil, choice made carnate. The Timewyrm is something that the Time Lords have always expected. Some of us were sufficiently convinced by the legends to prepare. Long ago. Its appearance now means that the end cannot be very far away.
The end of the universe. The day of judgment.
A conflict. A time of darkness. Another war. Don't worry. The Gallifreyan concept of a near time is much wider than yours.
Well, that's all right then.
Is there no hope then? Is the end so preordained?
No, there is always hope. Ishtar must glimpse only a small part of this. She's just a pawn too, fulfilling her part in a game that may be part of the physical laws of destruction and rebirth. That's her Dianide, as the Welsh would say. I fought her more often than she knows. Already defeated her, already lost to her, and as far as she knows, this is our 4th meeting. May it be our last. Thank you for your help.
Where are you going?
Inside. If I don't return, there's something you must do. Ace will have ceased to exist. The body here will continue to function. Put an end to it.
Doctor, that's a terrible thing to ask.
Yes, I ask terrible things of people. That must end too. If I don't return, somebody will aid you, get you back to Earth. The Time Lords are very thorough about those things.
Where's he gone, so?
A long way. Further than he has ever been.
Dorothy wanted to go home. The Scarecrow needed a brain. The Tin Man needed a heart. And the Cowardly Lion, he needed courage. Each found that the quest wasn't in the adventure, but in themselves. They discovered that what they seek to find was meaningless, that the only thing worth having was inside. Yes, I ought to play the hermit at chess again, but he wouldn't play to win. But it's difficult to play for the game's own sake when your opponent is playing to win. Exit stage right. Where's Ace?
Professor, I'm here. It's the Timewyrm.
When you might have destroyed me, Time Lord, you chose to return. You revealed your weakness. Your weakness is the girl. I know you better than you know yourself.
No, you don't.
In my kingdom, I can harm your data structure. I can destroy your memory.
Oh, you could when I allowed you to. I'd never been here before. The pineal gland. Fascinating.
Doctor, she reclaimed Boyle. I thought you were out of here.
I changed my mind. All the world's a stage. I'm going through. Get in the TARDIS.
Not yet. I've got to find Chad Boyle.
Well, there he is, merged with the Timewyrm.
So it comes to this. As it always had to. The Doctor and the virus. Why didn't you kill me, Time Lord?
Because my friend did me a great service. She showed me that there was another option. If I destroyed you, you would only have returned in time. Like my guilt, my remorse. You're part of a terrible cycle. I can't take your life. I refuse to. But I can give you peace. Come with me, Ishtar. Let me help you.
Why should I trust you?
I asked the same question. You trust him because you have to trust somebody. Okay, so he made a few mistakes, but he's on the case now. I trust you, Doctor.
I will kill your conscious mind here and now. Take over your form and pillage the universe. I will feed on your precious Earth.
If you're going to be so stupid, then give back Chad Boyle. He doesn't deserve all of this.
Chad Boyle? A tiny little form? I feast on whole worlds.
No! I don't want to go!
You bitch, how could you do that to a child?
Get in the TARDIS, now!
Not yet.
Oh, don't be a fool! There's no reason to fight! Nothing left for you to gain!
Your death, Doctor. Your death.
No. Too much death. Too many conflicts. This must end now. Be gone!
What are you...
So glad you could visit, young chap.
Well, I must go on. There's the ground to prepare, and I have to get my old bat out of storage. It's good to be out and about again. Will you be there for the match?
Of course. I have always been there for the game.
In one moment, laws are formed from the way matter played matter. In another moment, there is the Timewyrm. You have had a short life, and yet an infinite one. You are as much a part of life as breathing or blood. Kataka had known love and pity and laughter.
Go home. I want to go home.
Of course.
What is it, Saul?
I do not know. It just strikes me that the universe is a very humorous place.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. It's wonderful. It's like the whole world has just gone on holiday.
I can't resist smiling. And even the baby's moving its hand. What are you trying to tell us? It's afternoon. We're back.
We have come home.
But how? I saw this place destroyed.
Look!
You came to rescue me.
Ace!
He did it. The stupid old man. He sacrificed himself to get me home.
Fear makes companions of us all.
He's gone. But that's okay. That's really okay. He finished off the Timewyrm.
We owe him much. I have examined broadcasts from the outside world. and it seems as if the blast which destroyed the village never happened.
What blast?
Exactly.
I simply must write a paper for the Royal Society. This whole experience, this whole...
No, love, they'd have you certified. I'll write a novel instead.
There's no place like home.
Come, let's go outside, Ace. I didn't really get to know him very well, but the doctor seemed to be a very good man.
Huh? Doctor!
So, let me grasp the rose that grows inside under the surface. Allow me strength and not to hide, or give me a friend who seeks to lie, and let my mind do no more fighting.
Doctor, what did you do?
Well, what do you think?
No. You've put the Timewyrm in the baby. But isn't that...
Hush now. Watch. I think it's hungry. The poor thing hasn't been fed in hours.
What do we feed it?
Milk. Peter, Emily, you two had better find some. Call her Ishtar. It'll mean some problems in the playground, but some of us benefit through adversity. Now, if you don't mind, I'll just... Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. You try to sleep, Doctor.
Yes. Use the Timewyrm's power to restructure reality. Never happened. Just one casualty. That's too many.
It could have been so much worse.
War knows no morality.
I hope you will recover soon. I'll be busy tomorrow.
Ishtar? Sounds like a sneeze.
The doctor said everything will be all right. Give or take the odd nightmare, you'll never be straight-faced again.
No, you're not wrong. Ishtar, our new daughter.
Ace, I filled your leggings with apples and oranges. The tradition. Or are you too old for that sort of thing?
No. Wicked.
Splendid.
Hey, Doctor?
Yes?
There's something I have to do.
Ace?
I was just looking at your phone. It's a great phone. I just can't face her.
Family's different. Maybe that's something the doctor will have to deal with eventually. I've been meaning to say, I know you're a bit old for this, and it's a bit of a cheek, but I feel like I've known you for a very long time.
Please say it anyway.
You could stay here with us. I wouldn't mind another daughter, or a long-lost younger sister if the neighbours start to do their sums.
I know. You've already got one new mouth to feed.
Penny for your thoughts, Ace?
Yeah, I remember now. I heard about Chad Boyle from Midge a long time ago. His family moved up to the Barnet before he reached seniors, and he went on to be the editor of the local paper. Why didn't I know that in the dream?
It wasn't true. You just made it happen.
We're going to leave soon?
Yes. Just got to tie up a few loose ends. Namely, finding a suitable infant to drop off in the past.
Wait, you...
Well, maybe.
Professor?
Yes?
Thank you.
For what?
You know.
Right.
Hard to believe it's been 2 years.
I know, Ernest. You seem happy tonight.
I went to see the Hutchingses. It seems the doctor was responsible for their meeting. Peter knocked Emily's books over and they went to coffee.
Oh, yes?
Yes. When I left little Ishtar, she was sleeping so quietly.
That is good. Now, you must sleep quietly yourself.
Yes, old friend, I must. I don't know if I can reach my office. I'm so tired.
Then sleep here. I will keep you warm to the end.
Good night, soul.
Good night. All is quiet. Sleep with pleasant dreams.
I will. Long ago, in an English winter.
Goodbye.